How about now? There we go. Just because I connect my AirPods and then my mic gets disconnected. But ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I've been, as always, itching to come back, itching to get started, itching to do more. It feels really good to be back on track. Now we're also trying the multi-streaming once again to make sure that, I don't know, we catch all the viewers. We just spread the good news, spread the good word of us being live, having a good time, chilling, chatting, all the good stuff. The first thing I want to check, I have a little bit of a to-do list here because I have uh, added another API integration. I like the feature that we did so much where now that I'm live, it should say that, oh, we're live on the Ordana landing page. And then I'm like, hold on, we got YouTube as well. So I want to see if that connection is now connected. You see how I'm thinking? You see how I'm thinking? So if we go to Ordana right now, and I'll screen share so you guys can see, or I'll better put change. Okay, there we go. So we are setting up collaborations live, and this links to Twitch. This should have linked to YouTube instead. I don't know why. I don't know why. Ideally, this would change to YouTube. Hmm. Hmm. Well, let's get started then. Let's get started. I just started a live stream both on YouTube and on Twitch, and when I go to the landing page, the on-stream pop-up links to Twitch. Ideally, I would want that to switch to link to YouTube primarily, and then to Twitch as a fallback. I think that's the way we've set it up now. So I assume that means that something is wrong with the YouTube connection. Can you take a look at that, please? All right. And we're off. And we are off. So what else do we have to try? Right. Another thing, another thing that I've realized is that in the admin dashboard, we are tracking like different social links. So if you click on like the link to Ordana from my Twitch account, or if you click the link to Ordana from, I don't know, like YouTube, anywhere else, it has like a little tag to it. So I can see in the admin dashboard like where the users come from. I guess I can pull it up actually. And we're getting some clicks. However, our conversion rates are not making sense because we have gotten 32 clicks in the last, what is it, 30 days. Yeah. So here, let me show you these embarrassing starter numbers, but they will go up. They will go up. Reload. Oops. Yeah, channels. So you can see that we've gotten 32 clicks, but not a single one that signed up. And I don't think that is true. So let's test this out. If I go to, shall we go to, let's do Reddit. Let's do Reddit and let's, oh shit, we have to sign up from an incognito. All right. Actually, let's do this instead. This would be much easier because it's just a normal link like any other. So we'll go to the Reddit one, copy, and then we'll do private window. Yeah, so now I'm tagged as coming from Reddit. Boom. Join Ordana. Oh, maybe I should not input my email live on stream because I'm gonna have to do my personal one here. All right. Okay, now we are signing up. I have to check my inbox. Let's check the inbox. So we'll do, what was it? Yeah. Okay. Why has Google done this new update where it's like you have one primary, like, because I'm using Brave. Copy link address. I'm using Brave to like as a browser, and I have like 3 different Google accounts, meaning now it has set one of them as the primary, but that still doesn't make sense either, because every time I try to go into like Google email, it picks one randomly for me, and it's never the one I want to. I only have 3, so mathematically speaking, a third of the time it should at least be the right email if it's truly randomized, but it never is. I don't know. I'm just ranting on about something. I think it was a stupid update. I don't know where it comes from. Maybe it was something I did on my computer. Okay, testing. Okay, so now an account was created through this link. If we refresh this, yeah, see, it doesn't show up. I thought that was the case. I was like, how come we're getting 32 clicks and not a single sign up? That does not make sense. Our conversion rate is much higher. Oh, oh no, wait, that was clicks. Hold on, signups. If we refresh enough. No. You know what it might be? You know what it might be? It's because we have this stupid like, oh, verify your email. So you sign up, you put in your email, you put in your password, then you go next, and then it's like check your inbox to verify the email, and then that becomes a separate link where the tag is lost. Shall we switch to just like removing the password completely and just do like put in your email, get a code, and then put in the code, like Claude and everyone else is doing? Because that way you don't have to worry about passwords. I think that would be much better, right? Because you can still do the Google Auth. You can still do everything else. Oh, I don't know if you can hear the baby crying in the background. You can still do Google Auth. You can still do all the other fancy stuff, but it gets rid of this fucking password and jumping around. And I think that would make it much easier to track where the users are actually coming from. Is this an integration for today, though? Or shall we save it? Shall we save it? Because it feels like a risky one. If we mess that up, a lot of people will try to sign up and it won't work. You know? Do we have the balls to do it? Shall this be the work of today? Fuck it. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Let's do it. YOLO. Otherwise, we'll miss like a handful of signups, but who cares? Who cares? Okay, I will have to delete this account now because it was a test account. I'm gonna have to do it on another screen because it will show a bunch of emails which I cannot leak because blah blah blah. People will get angry, not my fault, boo-hoo. Okay, delete account. It's like the first question I get when I tell people that I'm like building in public on a live stream. It's like, aren't you afraid that you will leak important information? Yeah, kinda. Actually, I am. And it's not that I'm a very careful human being either. Well, okay, I am. But I have a fantastic ability to get unlucky. I'm also seeing another problem. It says on the stream over there that we have 19 collaborations set up, but we actually have 23 now. So we have 2 things we have to fix immediately. So let's just get started with that. Okay, first things first. Let me, I don't need to keep track of it. The first thing. Oh, fuck, we have to change to a new branch. Let's prepare the prompts and wait until Claude comes up with a new branch and then we'll do it that one. Because I don't want to have like 5 different branches simultaneously. Okay. On the stream overlay, it says that we only have 19 collaborations, but on the admin dashboard it says 23. Are you sure that's properly connected? Take a double look, double check, and make sure that it's real time updated, because all the other numbers are correct apart from the collaborations created. Maybe it's looking at the wrong number. Oh, is it making changes in the main branch? Oh, and I'm doing this mistake on live. Oh, balls. Change branch. Make changes. Make changes in a new branch. I'm gonna look like a complete amateur here. Oh my god. That's not good. That's not good at all. Oh my god. That is not good at all. There we go. Create new branch for the fix. Thank you. Let's not keep editing in the main branch. I completely missed out on that one. But I am lazy enough to make a bunch of different changes in the same branch. So let's now go ahead and send this one. Fuck, maybe we should. Do we do the full? Do we do the full? I don't know. I don't know. Let's plan for it at least. You know, let's make this interactive instead. Let's ask Claude together. Let's ask Claude together of what the best practices are for doing this. Actually, why am I opening the app? I have Claude in my terminal. Let's just use this one. I'm still sleeping. I'm still sleeping, but it will work out quite well. It will work out. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this is pretty much my new workflow. Whenever I have an idea, I barely even use the backlog anymore. It's crazy. I have a to-do list that I used to live by. And every hour, every minute of the day, I had my to-do list open to make sure that I always knew what to work on next. Now I barely look at it, and it feels so nice because I'm so much more productive. First of all, I'm using my goldfish memory as my filter for filtering out unimportant work. Because if I can't remember doing it, it's probably not important enough to actually do. But if I wake up and I was like, shit, today I need to do this, 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 and I remember it, that's my way of knowing that it's actually important enough to do. But then I still went back and checked the backlog every once in a while to make sure, or to-do list to make sure that I'm not missing anything important. And I put due dates with notifications on to make sure that, like, if something has to happen by a certain date, it will just ping me and then I know. But now, so that basically shifted the purpose of what my to-do list was. It went from being a to-do list of like, what do I do today, to basically just being a backlog of like, here are all the things we have to build out, and then I just sit and I plow through it. And every time I come up with something new, I just put it in the backlog, and then I manage the chat, manage the backlog, make sure that they are interlinked, blah, 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 blah. I just recently realized that instead you could just do it all from Claude Code from the get-go. Like whenever you come up with an idea of something you want to implement, just talk it into the into Claude Code. Brainstorm, go back and forth. It has all the contextual information. It can bounce off ideas with you. It can tell you how it looks right now and how to make it better, blah, blah, blah. And then once you're done with the planning, you just say, save this as an MD file. We'll come back to this later. And then when I'm ready, I just go, okay, now let's implement this MD file. Super seamless. Super seamless. So let's do that now. I'm thinking about improving the onboard the sign up flow completely, because right now we have put in email, put in password, then you get an email to verify that the email is your email, and then you get redirected back to then have to do the login. It's just very annoying if you don't want to do the Google sign up. And we lose a lot of important data. For example, the tracking of channels of where the users are coming from doesn't work. I just signed up using the link from Reddit, and it caught my website click. But when I signed up from it, it obviously didn't, because you're leaving the link to come back after the email verification. So the actual sign up is completely missed and it's dropped in the data. So this is a problem we've run into multiple times before. It's causing us a lot of headaches. Why don't we just make it easier for everyone and say that no passwords are has to be remembered? Just input your email. That email will get a 6-figure code. Just put in that code, and then once you've done that, you verified your email, and then you're into the platform without having to bounce between different pages and email verification and blah, blah, blah. I think that will make a much better sign up experience, and it will make it easier for us to track the sources of where the users are actually coming from. Turn this into an MD file plan right now called verification code sign up, and we'll come back to this once we're ready to implement it. But so far, just brainstorm with me what's the best way of doing this, what are the best practices of doing this, how do we make sure we can do this in a safe way without destroying anything, making sure it's still interlinked. So come up with a detailed plan, but save it as an MD file. Ask me any questions you want to ask, and then we'll come back to this later. Plan, send, done. Yes. Yes. My computer is lagging. It's showing like 2 screens at the same time. That's not good. What the frick? I've had so many problems with my computer recently. It's like, it's an expensive computer. It's supposed to be really good. And it's just like crashing out on me all the time and doing these weird little bugs. No, close. It's like I'm seeing the header of my PWA on my app still on my screen after I've shut it down. And it's like half hidden. It's like the opacity is like, I don't know, 20%, which means that now that I have like my other window open on my other screen, the tabs, I can like see the header of my PWA behind the tabs. This is, oh. I'm not going to restart my computer. I'm fucking live. I'm not restarting my computer. No chance in hell. I'm surprised that the Wi-Fi seems to have picked up. The last stream that we had, it was awful. We dropped so many frames. We dropped so many frames. I think like, yeah, the first stream I made this week or a while back, it was like, what could it have been? I think we dropped like 20% of the keyframes. I turned like the clips from that stream into TikTok videos. They were pretty much unwatchable because I was just lagging every like 3 words and just like freezing. Oh, I'm accidentally typing in a new password on my phone. That's not good. Or clicking in the wrong passcode. Thankfully, I did not get locked out. I have to be more careful. I have to be more careful. I want to see if the YouTube chat works. The live chat. I want to make sure that it works. What's the difference between top chat And live chat. I want to see everyone that types. I'm afraid that someone will type and I won't see it on YouTube. Oh, now it's asking questions. There we go. Okay, let's answer these. How far do you want to go with removing password? Code only everyone. Yeah. How should the code email actually be sent and verified? Wait, I have to fix my. This is like the. Oh, this is what happens when my mom buys furniture. It looks great. My desk looks really cool, but it's so unpractical. The top part of my desk is detachable. There's nothing sticking it to the actual legs of my desk, which means that I can move the top part of my desk so everything falls. So now when I move my desk to do the live streaming, everything just falls apart. Okay, it seems to be done. What am I doing here? I'm getting a bit carried away. Okay, how should the code email actually be verified? Supper-based native, yeah. Yeah, why the fuck would we not do it supper-based native? Today the app gets its own email verification, verified, blah blah blah. With OTP. Yeah, wait, hold on. What was this? Custom code. See, this is what I don't know. Because I had a problem with a client where I picked I think I picked when these verification emails was being sent out. I clicked in that I wanted it to be sent from Supperbase, but then we had like a limit of 10 emails per hour or something, and then that messed up the client experience completely. And I think we had the same problem on Ordana as well a while back. So I actually don't know. I think we use Resend now. I actually don't dare to click this in. I think we had a problem a while back when we used Supperbase to send out the emails because they have a limit to emails they can send and we constantly reached it. So now I'm pretty sure we use Resend to send emails instead. Work around the limit. Oh, full control over email designs. I'll let you design the best. I'm lazy. I don't know this shit. I'll let you design the best version for this. Just make sure that the emails have Ordana design and branding. Ordana design. We have enough quota to not be limited by it anytime soon, and that it's robust enough to never break. I cannot handle more headaches or missed signups just because the signup flow doesn't work properly. Today the app gets its own email verification. I think we built out our own email verification. Verifications for a reason. Can't remember why though. Okay, last one. The cross-domain attribution bug is losing data every... What? Oh, yeah. Separate. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's see how much of an interesting stream we can make this, shall we? So we got this going on in the background. Now this is confusing me. What does this mean? Yeah, scenarios with more than one active member. Ah, with one or more. Ah. Okay, never mind then. Then that will go up eventually. Let's tick this off. Is this so? Okay, so now it says it's fixed. Ah, there we go. Watch on YouTube. That was easy. Oh, it's slow. Hmm. 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 Permanent fixes a lot. To do OAuth later with my personal channel. So add that into the file of switching over. I apply to do streams from that channel and have to wait 24 hours. I have to wait 24 hours before we can do so. Skadoosh. So this one is chewing. Shall we do some marketing in public? I learned about this. Okay, we have two ideas, two paths to go from here. Either we do what we did the previous times. I open up Reddit and we basically do Reddit marketing, but like this. But I feel like everyone can do that. So that's basically just me yapping and sharing more insights for the questions on Reddit. So that would make it more, I guess, educational in the sense of like whatever I got up here, we can give to you guys. The other thing we can do is, because we're doubling down now on video content, we're doubling down now on basically finding or like creating short form content that can actually go viral, because my content seems to be jack shit. If you go to any one of our social medias that you see down there, you'll see that they're all performing dog shit. Like I think less than fucking 100 views, 200, less than 200 views for every video is awful. I used to be up at like 1,000 videos per views, like 700,000-ish. And now we're down to less than 100. I don't know how that happened, but it's something we have to fix. So I'm learning more about how to do these videos and whatnot. And a strategy I came by yesterday, or like more learned more about yesterday, is basically that you scroll yourself, you do research, you find a video that has already gone viral, and then you basically just remake that one. So you kind of steal the hook, you steal the edits, you steal the like layout information of it, because the algorithm has already now decided that this is a good video. So then we remake that, but with ours. I think the most common example of everyone doing this is this like Kumar video. It's like, my name is like, this is a message to all the accountants. I think you've all probably seen it. It went hyper viral. And then you just see how everyone was remaking the exact same edits, the exact same tonality, song, music, but with their twist to it. So one says this is a message to all the accountant, the other one said this is a message to all the AI automation services, this is a message to, like, it was fucking everything. Like, everyone started doing that edit simply because of how viral it got. And a lot of these other edits got really viral then, of course, like, as well. So like, I refuse to do the Kumar video. First of all, I can't. I don't have the video editing skills to actually pull that off. Secondly, I think I've already missed a cut. I think everyone has already done it. So I think when I see those like Kumar copy pastes videos now, I'm like, come on, this was like a month ago. Like, you're still doing this shit. Like, it took you a month to figure out that maybe you should try this out as well. So maybe that would be more entertaining to see me doing that strategy. So basically, we would open up TikTok or Instagram on the screen. We would scroll it until we see a viral video, and then we simply remake that one. Shall we try it this time? Because we've tried Reddit before. It was it worked. I guess it worked. I got some good clips out of it. It was good for clipping and like turning it to like repurposing the content afterwards. But now I don't know. Shall we try this out? Why not? Why not? I guess then we just scroll TikTok together for a while. I just have to be disciplined enough to not get stuck doom scrolling. So let's make that the strategy. Hold on, let me just figure this out first. So now we have this one. Yeah, verification code sign up MD marked. One thing to decide, the current branch unrelated, left the dog uncommitted, blah. The design sample base means the actual section, so there's no hand rule. All the words of pattern is proven rather. Three things worth knowing before you read it. Why your email auto confirm signups. Before the user proves anything, it was never usable at gate. That reason still holds, so the table stays exactly as is, and the new flow just writes verified true into nothing to relearn the hard way. Good, okay. See, I knew it was there for a reason. I remember we had so much problems with this. The code email is a deliverability upgrade. It contains no links at all. The June quarantine happened because recent rewrote links into phishing shaped redirect that Gmail and Defender blocked. Nothing to rewrite these. Ah, smart. I didn't even think of that. Oh fuck! I forgot to screen share. Such a retard. Sorry, guys. All right. This was the smart part that I completely got positively surprised of. And then send verification even currently has 0 service side. So why do platforms still have password signups? Like, we're obviously seeing a trend where everyone is moving towards this like six digit codes. What's the benefit of still having It's the benefit of still having password signed up, honestly. Because no one wants to remember passwords. No one remembers passwords. And I've had so many problems myself setting this up. Because there's like so many bugs and if you want to make it nice and like how do you make sure it flows nicely and blah blah blah. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I wasn't done yet. I got too excited. Added to Twitch stream, plan, move YouTube to founder's personal. Yeah, because I'll change the streaming. Like if anyone's watching right now, we'll probably do the future streams on my, hold on, let me do full screen so I can point more accurately at the handle. Where do we have it? Oh, we don't even have the handle here. Let me add it. Let me add the handle. First things first. So you can see the handle of the new YouTube channel we'll do the streaming from. We'll still be streaming on Twitch because I really like it and we've started to build up like a neat little community down there. But we have to fix because I'm planning on doing a bunch of random shit on these streams just to see how it goes. So what we'll do, stream overlays. Guys, wait, I want to show you this actually. This is quite cool. Hold on. I need to fuel myself. Okay, working. So I made my own stream overlays page on the admin dashboard because I'm making all of these myself. Oh, I realize now that you can't see the logo for shit, but you can see all the other important stuff basically. I'm making these myself, and whenever someone types in the chat, it's been dead so far. Whenever someone types in the chat, they'll pop up right beneath me as well, because I've built it up myself. Thank God for Claude, right? Now, what we have to do here, you see like the overlays we have. Whenever someone creates an account on Ordana, there will be like a little boom, and new user joined Ordana. Figured that would be fun when we're sitting and doing like marketing in public, so you could actually see how the users convert in real time. But we have the social bar. Let's add YouTube. What the fuck is my YouTube handle even? Oh no, wait, this is the wrong one. This is just our stream. Oh, I'm such a. The new YouTube handle will be. YouTube channel. Ah, there we go. Here we go, guys. Here is new YouTube channel. So this will be like we'll still do Ordana, like don't get me wrong. We'll still have everything there. Oops. But I'll start live streaming from this one instead so we can make it a bit more general use, I assume. Okay, so if we now refresh. Okay, so now this one's added. Do I have to save it anyway? The responsiveness of this page is complete dog shit. But you know what? I'm the only one that's going to use this, so I don't care if this looks bad. I really don't. I really don't. Okay, there we have that one. So now if we refresh this, socials, refresh. Now we should see it. Let's see if I can point to it. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. Yeah, that's the one. Make sure to check it out. Make sure to subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna sound like everyone else of those parrots. Just saying the same thing over and over. All right, so. We got this done. Close that. We got this done. We close that. We got this done. Let's close that. And we're back to this. So we have oh, the soundtrack folder. That's right. I had to add in. For the people that don't know, I'm vibe coding my own video edits. It's 10 out of 10. It's so nice. I'm just like recording a bunch of clips, or I'm just doing these streams, and then I'm just feeding them into an AI that I've trained to do like edits. And yeah, it's like doing it for me. It's so nice because I can't do video editing for shit if my life depended on it, and it's just doing it for me. And a nice little hack I've noticed when you're editing videos with AI is that Gemini actually has a feature where you can request feedback. So I want to do this with you guys now, just to show you like how stupid you can be and still hopefully get quite good edits out of it. So if we go back to YouTube, Ordana, and then we go channel, manage videos, shorts. Here you see like some clips that will be coming out soon, so I've scheduled them. So now what you can do is that you can actually just open, oh, you can't see. Wait. I have to hide my face cam if I do this. There we go. Here you see like Ask Studio. So you click that one, and then let's show back my beautiful face. There we go. And then you can click in. Oh, this will take a while. So you add in the videos you want to get feedback on, or that you've just created and edited with AI. Boom, these are the latest ones. And then you just go, wait, can I add? Oh, boy. Okay. Can you give me feedback on these videos to increase my retention and improve my hooks and first few seconds to make sure users want to stick a lot? No, not users. Viewers want to stick along for the entire video to boost reach. Give me the feedback in the format of guidelines and frameworks and general rules with examples of what the videos did right, and in a format where I can copy and paste this back into my video editing AI to improve the template it uses to edit my videos to make the next ones better according to your feedback. Give feedback on hook, visuals, overall aesthetics, what's it called? Script, layout of the video, so which sections to have where, and how to build up the storyline so users want to stick around for the entire short. And then you simply press send. YouTube already has all of these transcribed, so it's quite quick at coming back with feedbacks. And I was just looking at the transcriptions of all of these videos, and also the aesthetics, because Gemini has this, I've forgotten what the fancy name is, but it's basically in one like in one model, they can see visuals, audio, and text. So you see, it's quite quick. So then we copy and paste. We just copy this entire thing actually. Here's the feedback on the 10 latest talking TikToks that we made. Include this, integrate this feedback into your MD file template for editing these talking head videos. Next batch, better. And then, because it told me that it's only doing it on this video specifically, I want to say, great, now don't just focus on one video, do general feedback for all of them. Wait, because this is done now. Let's do commit and push. Commit and push all the changes in this branched kit so I can do a PR. And then we'll get started with a new sign-up flow immediately. So we work quickly. Let's maybe read through this first. Okay, boom. Copy. And then you simply click send. And what it will do now is that it will look through the videos it just created for you, because it's stored in like the files in your computer and it knows where. It'll figure out the references to what the feedback was based on, and then it will actually use that to improve the guidelines of the actual template in itself. So every new batch of videos I create become better. I don't know anything about video editing. I have no clue what goes viral. I've made it like a part of my personality that I'm not one of these people that scroll these social medias because it's brain rot. But now it's actually to my disadvantage, because I'm seeing, for example, my brother. He's brain rotted. He has scrolled TikTok, I don't know for how many years, how many hours, how many videos he scrolled through. His brain can, in a fraction of a second almost, see a video and decide whether it's worth his time, his precious time, to keep watching it or not. So I can see how he's like quickly scrolling past like these videos, because his brain can tell him immediately, no, this is not it, no, this is not it, no, this is not it, oh, this is interesting, no, this is not it, no, this is not it, oh, this is interesting. I don't have that. I'm watching every video because my brain hasn't trained, my brain hasn't figured out yet to see the pattern so quickly as he does. And I assume most people on these social media platforms have this ability. That's why my reach is so low, because they're seeing my video and in a split second they can work out that this is not a video that's for me, and then they keep scrolling. I cannot reverse engineer that. I cannot see it myself, because I have to see it to be able to reverse engineer it to then make that viral content myself. So hopefully this will help me out. I think that if I just keep doing this process over and over again of uploading videos, getting feedback, improving the template, uploading videos, getting feedback, updating the template, I will eventually reach a point where maybe the videos are high quality enough that they scale and get reach and go maybe even mini viral. A man can dream. A man can dream. Someone calling me. No, something else that was buzzing. Okay, so this one will work in the background. This one should be finished now. Yes. So then we'll just do a commit and push. And then we'll get started immediately with the new onboarding journey. Okay. Create pull request. Merge pull request. Confirm merge. Boom. Okay, so now that this one is going live, we pull it. We delete, and then we do live chat. Now let's start implementing this. Start by creating a new branch. Here's the scary thing. This can mess up a lot. This feels like a super high risk like change. Let's fucking use Fable for this. Let's go with the big dogs. What's our usage share right now? It can't be that bad. Barely used it. 20%? Oh, it resets in an hour. All right, it's fine. We have Fable now, right? Yeah, good. Boom. So let's see Fable now eat away all our usage credits. This will be so much fun. We're still at 0% dropped frames. This is quite nice. Because we're multi-streaming. Like, we got YouTube and Twitch going at the same time, and we have 0 drop frames. I did not think my Wi-Fi was going to be able to handle that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We've been live for a solid hour. We're having a good time. Oh, I even forgot to market this. I should have texted on X or something that, hey, we're live. It's too late now. I don't mind. I'm just doing this to put the hours in, guys. Just doing this to put the hours in. It's for the mental health of feeling that we're creating, we're doing shit. We're not just consuming, we're creating. Okay, so as this is working now, you know what, guys? Because I have meetings. When does my meeting start? Yeah, we don't have that much time. I don't think we have enough time to actually remake a viral video together. Or at least try to figure out how to remake a viral video together. So we'll go back to basics for now because it's easier to manage. This will be pumping in the background. So what we'll do, yeah, let's go back to old trustworthy Reddit together, shall we? Let's keep it like this so we can still see. Okay, Reddit. Boom, boom, boom. One thing that sucks though. You know what we're gonna have to do? Because I'm cheap. I'm really cheap. I ran into the max limit of Whisper Flow last week, or actually I had the free version for like 2 weeks. Tried it, loved it. I don't know how many tens of thousands of words I used for like the first 2 weeks. It is what I use for these live streams to make it more interactive, so you guys are not just watching me first yap about a post and then type out the entire post. So what we'll do, because here's the hack. Here is the hack. Whisperflow on Android is free for an unlimited like point of time. Oh, jeez.
Sheesh, Louise.
Yeah, this will. Okay, we're at. let's. We're at 20% usage. Let's bring this up. We're at 20% usage. Oh shit, 26 already. My God, it's eating. We're at 26 already. Resets in 1 hour. Do you think we can make this entire change with Fable without maxing out our usage? I don't know. But this is like an important. This is like so important to actually have set up and working that I'm willing to take the risk. Worst case, we'll stop it or something. Worst case, we'll stop it. Okay, so what we got going on here? Right. So here's the hack. Whisperflow is free for like unlimited usage on Android, and because I'm smart and because I have a Samsung, what I'm thinking that we can do is that we just pull up. Oops. We pull up this, the Google Doc, which we call Whisperflow Notes. So then I'll just open the same one on my phone, yap into that one, and then copy paste it from here. You see how I'm thinking? This is entrepreneurship. You work with what you got. You work with what you got. So let me pull up that Google Doc on my phone. So it's ready for me to start yapping. And then off we go. And then off we go. All right. How real time is this? It should be like fully real time, right? Yeah. Hell yeah. Good. So now we have that one ready and set up on the phone. Let's start vibe marketing. How many projects do you usually run at one time, and how long do they usually go for? I'm actually curious to see what people respond to this because I seem to be the opposite of how everyone else is thinking when it comes to business. Or I seem to be the opposite. I seem to have the opposite problem of what everyone else is having when it comes to like building SaaS tools because everyone else is starting from the perspective of I need to build a business. Like I need to I want to start a business. What can I build? And then they scrap down a bunch of ideas, and then they have to pretty much decide and try which one works, which one doesn't. And then they have this long list of ideas, and they want to build out everything. And then they get stuck building. They don't do marketing. They wonder why nothing happens with it. And then around and around in a vicious circle they go. I have the complete opposite problem. I've been trying to build a platform like Ordana with the based on the contrarian thought that everything we need to launch to scale our business is simply one collaboration away from us. And if we can do it in RevShare, you can access it without any upfront capital. And that's the best way for bootstrap startups to really grow and scale, once again, without needing any upfront capital. So it's perfect for bootstrap startups. I've seen this as such a promising idea for so long, and I've been so passionate about building it for so long that I tried it the first time, failed. Tried it the second time, failed. And I then thought, this is such a hard project to get off the ground. Just stop it. I don't want to do this more. it's already cost me so much to do. Like the sunken fallacy cost theory was already so extreme in my case, where I was like, I don't want to do this more. But I just couldn't. I was obsessed. I just had to keep on going with it. Which means that I have like my SaaS my SaaS career has been very one-sided. It's been this is what I want to build. I wish I could stop focusing on it, but I can't. I'm obsessed. So I'm curious to see what these people are actually typing. How many projects do you usually run at one time? How long do they usually go for? 15 to 20. This guy has 15 to 20 projects running at the same time. This is what's wrong with Reddit, guys. Like I had a mental breakdown with Redditors a while back because I was doing a bit of like marketing for Ordana where I basically said that we have 100 and I don't even remember what it was back then. It was like just over 100 startups on the platform. And I made some posts about it and I said I called them projects. I didn't call them I don't even remember if I called them startups or projects, but I made a post with the title and then asked the question, forgot what it even was, saying that I have 120 blah 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 startups, and then I had some problem behind it. And then every single comment was, you do not have 100 startups yourself. You do not have 100 startups yourself. If you have 100 startups yourself, I highly recommend that you pick at least 10 of them and focus. I was like, in what world would you have to live to even imagine that someone is crazy enough to try running 100 projects simultaneously at the same time? It makes zero sense. I don't even think that's humanly possible. If it is, it's retarded. And then the feedback they come back with saying, try to nail it down to 10 projects at the same time. I'm like, no, you shouldn't even have 10 projects. You should have, like, ideally one, maybe two, worst case three. Don't go beyond that. Like, it's you are naive thinking that you can win over someone that makes one project their entire lifetime, and then you compete with them with that project and have 10 on the side. You're not that smart. Like, even if you would be, we all have 24 hours. Unless you have a bunch of capital and resources, we all have 24 hours in the day. We cannot make more, like, time just spawn out of nowhere. It's 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 mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling how people do this. Anywho, I'm done with my rant. Let's continue. Let's continue. 14 projects. 6 to 7 projects. Okay, good. Two projects. That's doable at least. I have two myself, so I cannot be too harsh with this. 1 to 2 bigger ones, 2 to 3 small to medium. My God. Most I had 14. Oh wait, I'm stupid. This is project management. Oh, I'm stupid. This is project management. This has nothing to do with SaaS apps. Ah, never mind. You know how many viewers saw this? We have 1 on Twitch, 0 on YouTube. Good. This will forever remain hidden. This will forever remain hidden. Okay, looking for a good tutorial course to vibe coding. You don't have to learn vibe coding. What's there to learn? You figure it out as you go along. Okay, now, by the way, this is updated. So now you can see that it's integrating the feedback from Gemini into my template. So the first feedback log this format has ever had on its own. Nice. Yeah, best finding. Zero dead air. Nice. Commit and push. So now the next batch of talking head TikTok videos of me yapping with my beautiful voice will be even better. I'm looking to learn vibe coding, mainly focused on building web apps. I'm looking for a good tutorial course on YouTube as well. You can go. That goes beyond the short 20-30 minutes. I built an app with an AI video. Ideally, I like something that teaches proper workflow. He already has IT background, so what's the problem? I don't even know what. You work it out. You work it out as you go along. Just tell the AI what to build. You already seem to have the foundational knowledge of how to guide it properly. And then just figure out your preferred way of building and setting up different skills, and you're basically good to go. Like, why are these people overcomplicating it? Like, look, okay. I'm gonna make a big statement. This is the reason he will not become a successful entrepreneur. I will tell you, if he already has a background in IT and cybersecurity, he wants to build web apps, he's not stupid, he has experience in this. Vibe coding is literally so easy that a grandmother with no experience can do it and build an app going, yet he's looking for good tutorials and a course to learn it. I know that a lot of you sitting there go, but it's good. You have to know, like educational, like knowledge is always good. Like investing in yourself and investing in knowledge is always a good way to go about. Yes, absolutely. Because once you have knowledge, no one can take it away from you, and it amplifies all your other skills as well. Yes, I'm not saying education is bad, but if a tutorial and course right now is his reason for not getting started, he will fail as an entrepreneur tremendously, because all we do is that we, like Reid Hoffman said, the founder of LinkedIn, we jump off the cliff and figure out how to build the plane on our way down. That's literally all there is to it. Otherwise, you'll stall, you'll not go anywhere, you'll say no to client work because you're not 100% sure how to build it out. No, you trust your own capability to figure it out as you go along. The ones that has the most trust in their ability to figure out as they go along will be the most successful entrepreneurs, full stop. Everyone that wants to learn, everyone that needs a course, everyone that needs a recipe on step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, how to make money, how to be successful, how to fucking vibe code, they should be employees. That's an employee mindset. That's what you learn in school. That's what you see like in classrooms. That's what you get when you get in like employment somewhere, where they go, look, here's the SOP, here's the steps, just follow through with them and you'll get your salary at the end of your month. Great, there's nothing wrong with that life. I'm just saying that that's not entrepreneurship. It's the complete opposite. You have to rework it, rewire your brain, because this won't get you far. Because think about it. Now he is postponing building out his app, which could potentially make him money, by thinking, I need to know everything first. I need to watch a YouTube tutorial and a course first before I get started. It's not figuring out every problem as they come along. He wants to try to work out every problem in advance so he feels safe enough to get started. Let's say he actually does that. Let's say he finds the course, finds the YouTube videos, and finally gets enough balls to say, okay, now it's time for me to build this out for once, finally, thank God. Then the next thing will come and go. And he will be like, okay, now I've built it, now I need to do marketing. Instead of him just picking up his phone camera, recording content, or start posting on X and start commenting, he will get stuck once again, looking for courses, YouTube tutorials on how to do marketing. And he won't do a single post, single video, single nothing before he feels like he knows exactly how to do it in advance. And that's not the way it works. That's not the way it works. Again, I sympathize with this. I understand why they want to do this. I really, really do. And they will have to learn the hard way that that's not how it works. Because there is no template. There is no 1, 2, 3 tutorial to entrepreneurship. To quote Peter Thiel, another really, really good entrepreneur, he said, if you look at families, all functional families are functional the same, but all dysfunctional families are dysfunctional differently. Business is the complete opposite. Every failed business fails in the same way, or let's use the exact same terminology. Every dysfunctional business fails the same way. Every functional business succeeds differently. That's what makes it a successful business. You cannot be the same. You have to have a unique edge. You have to be different. Every business will have to get a monopoly in something, no matter how small. If you look at a pizza joint on your street, they have monopoly over that street. If they're the only one in your neighborhood, they have monopoly over your neighborhood. That's the only reason they're still standing. If you were to have 3 pizza joints in one little tiny neighborhood on the same street, chances are none of them will make it. Unless they work, I don't know, maybe they do like some illegal shit. They form like an alliance or something, I don't know. But theoretically, every business has to get a monopoly in its own thing. If you can't do, like, it's, he will learn. He will learn. He will learn. The hard way, unfortunately, but it's just the way it is sometimes. That's just the way it is sometimes. Okay, now that that one's done, let's actually go back to doing this. It's my preferred layout. Works really well. Does apps built using AI tools really make money? This guy. Once again, we just had the rant. Do we really have to do it again? Do we really have to do it again? Here we have yet another gentleman, or I don't know, maybe it's a girl, wanting to know everything in advance. Oh, my time is so precious. If I spend 2 weeks building out some MVP with AI, vibe coding it, I know my idea is genius, but maybe people don't pay for AI apps just because they were built with AI. Oh my god, my time is so precious. Like, my time is so precious. Oh, Yes. If you solve if you scratch an itch for the users, they don't care if it was AI or hand built. They will pay. Ah. Yeah, this will be fun. How is everyone actually getting their first B2B customers? Because I refuse to believe it. So people from my network, bro, genuinely losing it a little bit. Every post I read on getting first customers in some version is just tap into your network and cool, cool, cool. Love that for you. But what if my network is 3 college friends and my mom? Send hundreds of LinkedIn messages, dead silence. Cold emails, dead silence. Started wondering if my emails are just getting straight into spam void somewhere and never been seen by human eyes again. Somebody out there that got their first paying customer without knowing a guy. I refuse to believe that this entire what actually worked for you and be honest. I haven't really made a lot of B2B sales myself, so I don't really feel qualified commenting on this one, but it's funny reading it. Like, once again, people are just looking for, like, just tell me what works. Uh, these people seem to believe, like, these people seem to believe that there's some secret to making money that rich people just doesn't want to share. It's super funny looking at it that way. They go like, everyone that has money, everyone that has succeeded with a SaaS app, everyone that has done XYZ successfully and is now rich and living the life I want to live, he knows the secret that he doesn't want to tell me. So I'm going to get angry and ask the question 10 times until someone finally reveals the secret to me. Let me tell you, there is no secret. The secret is hard work, figure it out yourself. Eventually it will click. Why is there no secret? Because once again, like we talked about, every successful business is successful because it's unique. That's it. If everyone were to go to the same channel, it wouldn't work. If everyone would have posted the same TikTok videos because it worked for one guy, they would stop working. If everyone were to send the same cold outreach email templates because that's what they've seen working, it will stop working. That's the entire challenge and beauty and art of starting a business and getting clients. There is no secret. There is no like, oh, like, hey, like, like this is what the rich people won't tell you. They have told you, work. Work. Like, it's not that hard. Get started, work, figure it out as you go along. All the feedback and secrets you need are already out there. So hilarious. So hilarious. Okay. Startup, books to read, quit your job. What would you actually do if you had to start a SaaS again from zero? For people who have already launched a SaaS, if you had to start again with $0 to $500 and build everything as a solo founder, what would you do differently? Would you validate the problem before writing any code? Find your first potential customers before building? Build Build a very small MVP and launch quickly. Focus on one specific niche and broader market. Spend more time on sales, marketing, development. I'm especially interested in what worked for the first 5, 10 paying customers rather than the general startup advice. What was one is... Okay, now let's actually try this. Let me yap into my phone and see if anything nice comes out of it. Oh. Let's start with the yapping. Let's start with the yapping. Let's start with the yapping. All right. First things first, as always, start with the problem that you're looking to solve. And that problem should never deviate, should never change, and that should be your rock and foundation, which you're building everything else on top of that. Secondly, AI has made it so cheap now to build an MVP. I actually suggest you build first and sell later because it's so cheap to build nowadays, and the quality feedback you get from showing a proper MVP instead of just talking about an idea or problem will be so much more valuable for you in the iterations. So your iteration loop will become much faster if you start with the build instead of starting with the sales. Then you have to be clever enough to realize that the market has shifted tremendously. If you find any videos, tutorials, or guys that made money with this 3 years ago, I would almost like to bet that that feedback is irrelevant nowadays. Everyone is trying to work out the new way of working in this new market that's vibe coded. So now less than ever does a quote unquote secret exist on how to scale successfully. One strategy I am exploring myself to use SaaSflation and the massive new influx of SaaS competition to my advantage is through integration. So I'm finding 4 to 5 other SaaS tools who are selling to the same audience I'm selling to, solving the same umbrella problem. So not my mini problem I'm building to solve for specifically, but what's the overarching problem beyond that? That my problem contributes to solving. I then find other SaaS apps who are solving the other many problems under that umbrella problem, selling to the same audience I am selling to. And I don't just do one startup, I do 3, 4, 5 of them. Then we cross integrate and cross sell into each other. That way, we're pooling our marketing experience together. We are complementing the resource needs of each other, and our users get a better experience by getting more of a scenario offer, as I call it. They will now go to one place and get more tools that they could need to solve the umbrella problem instead of just a mini problem you're providing. It's by far the cheapest customer acquisition cost. It is a bit tricky to get started, but AI has made it cheaper than ever to actually do so, and I would like to believe that it's totally worth it. This would be a long ass comment. Let's chop this up a little bit, maybe. Let's chop this up a little bit. Solve that problem should never deviate. Wait, can I remove this? Yeah. We should never deviate, never deviate. That's your foundation. We should build everything else on top of. Oh, it's sending out test emails to me now. Let me see what they actually look like. Actually, let's do it here. Wait, which account did it send it to? Ordana.me. Let's check what the emails look like. Oh shit, I cannot open it here. Donna.me. This looks nice. Don't you think? Clean, smooth, signing code expires 10 minutes. Like it. Let me just see what it looks like on the phone. Just double check. You never know, you know? Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. Neat. Secondly, AI made it super cheap to build an NFT. I actually suggest you build first and build later. Sell later. Because The quality feedback you get from showing a proper MVP instead of just talking about an ideal problem would be so much more valuable for you in relations. This is just me yapping, so we remove that. Then you have to be clever enough to realize that the market has shifted tremendously. If you find any video tutorials, let's remove that one. Everyone is trying to work out the new way of working in this new market that's vibe coded. So now, less than ever, does a secret exist on how to scale successfully. One strategy I'm using for myself is to use saas inflation. Do people understand what I mean when I say saasflation? I guess they do. Like SaaS inflation, the new influx of a bunch of SaaS products that come. And I guess you can also say like saasflation in the sense that every new SaaS product is perceived as less value simply because everyone knows that's like this vibe coded is much easier to build nowadays. So I guess instead of paying $5 a month or $10 a month for a vibe coded shit app, I just build it out myself, have full control, have access to the data centrally. Yes, it comes with maintenance. Yes, it's a bit tricky to build up, but like if it's most use cases, I would actually argue that it's worth it. This is a super fun debate to actually look at and compare with a bunch of other people. Because a lot of people still like to say that no, SaaS isn't dead. Others say SaaS is dead. I have my belief. I have my theory on this. Is SaaS dead? Is SaaS dead? Yes and no. It depends on three things. It depends on three things and three things only. If you're just building an app where users come, use technology to automate something quickly to get out a quick value and then leave, is that dead? Yes, because it's now so easy to build yourself. Users will want to have their own data, especially if you're a business or a startup. You want to have that yourself. B2C, once again, if it's just a quick gimmicky tool for private use, I think eventually a lot of people will start just building that out themselves. I know I have started to do it. I use a lot of private apps that I've made myself on my phone on a daily basis. But there's three things you can have in your SaaS tool to still make it valuable beyond the code. Because the underlining here is that lines of code has no value anymore. Knowing how to write lines of code has no value, which means that the lines of code has no value because AI can do it based off of just an instruction in clear English super cheaply. It will eventually move to zero. So what are the things beyond that that can be valuable in a software-like package? The main thing, first and foremost, everyone should remember is network effect. I can tell you right now, and you'll probably agree with me, Uber is quite safe. Amazon is safe. Facebook and social medias, TikTok, are quite safe. Will I be able to vibe code the same technology myself? Probably. Probably. And quite easily. Amazon is just a marketplace. Social media is not that hard if you look away from the specific algorithm that they've trained with AI. Like Amazon is just a marketplace, Uber is just a marketplace. Technically, they're not that complex. But what makes them valuable is the people on it. You go to Amazon because there's so many businesses selling products on Amazon. You go to Uber because they already have a fleet of drivers, meaning that the chances are that you can find someone that will drive you to your destination that's close by, that can pick you up quickly, is quite high. The reason you're on TikTok and Facebook and social media is because all of your friends are there and all of the people that post content posts there because that's where the most viewers are. That's is network effect. It's a marketplace dynamic. I can replicate the code. I cannot replicate the network effect because they have reached what's called critical mass. That's the first thing. If you have if you can build a network effect in your value proposition, the technology is not what's valuable, the people there are. Aim for that. The second thing is data, and it basically ties into the network effect. But if you have an app that's just AI, so you go in, tell an AI to do something, and it comes back with a lot of value. If you have specific data that no one else can access, that makes that AI better than any other AI, that's your moat. Because even if I can copy and paste the UI, write my own system prompt, I don't have the data that you have. That makes your tool worth something. That makes it impossible for me to vibe code it because you're the only one with that data. I don't have it. Now, the last thing is, again, beyond software, and it's IP and legal shit. Stripe is the perfect example of this. Yes, it's very technically complex with the integrations, with all the tech. Like they've really put a lot of effort into it, and they're practically a tech company. But the reason Stripe works so well is because they have invested millions in lawyers to get the licenses required to actually move money between people. That's not something you can vibe code. You have to pay those fees. So their moat is their lawyer fees that they have invested in that no one else is willing to do. That's why Stripe exists in so many countries, because you have to get a license for each and every one of them. You have to do KYC. That's the expensive part that will still make it impossible for anyone to just vibe code a Stripe over a weekend and then take their market share. So these are the three things, three modes that you as a founder can have to make sure that you are not replaceable by vibe coders. If you don't have any one of these three, chances are SaaS is dead. Your SaaS is dead. That's just my 2 cents. that's just my 2 cents. I think this is quite important for everyone to know. I think this is the solution or conclusion of the debate going around trying to answer whether SaaS is dead or not. This is my answer. I'm pretty confident in it. It depends on whether you have these three modes, because at the end of the day, software has lost all of its value. Let's go back to working. I'm done with my yapping. Okay. One strategy I'm exploring myself is to use SaaSflation to my... Oh, wait, this is done now. Oh, let's check the usage. Let's check the usage of Fable. Oh, it wasn't that bad at all. It wasn't bad at all. Nice. I was expecting something much worse. Okay, what shipped? Uh... Deployed to production. Mm. Okay, commit and push. Let's try this. Let's try this to see what happens. I'm finding, let's make this 4 to 5. I wish you had more like configurability options when talking to Whisper, that you could tell it, like for example, because the way I type, like if I could just upload examples of how I'm typing messages to it, it could figure out like the format of it. So then when I talk as a typed message, it could replicate that based on the apps. It already has it like per app format. I want to edit more of that myself. Maybe it comes in like a more expensive plan, but anywho. Okay, PR1. Pull request. Merge. Second one. Pull request. Merge. Okay, let's go into Verso, see when it's live, and then I want to test it myself. Okay. Maybe I should have waited between the merge. Because now it's building the second one. Actually, that's not good. Cancel deployment. I messed up with the deployments. Can you check to see if everything works properly or if I still have anything left to merge? Typical, ain't it? So we don't have merge 79. And now the platform is very likely broken. That's what happens when you leave me to do this shit. We in Miami turning up another notch. "45% the same audience that I'm selling to, solving the same umbrella problem, not my mini problem I'm building to solve specifically, but what's the overarching problem beyond that?" So and now we finally make the comment. And we move on to the next one. We got stuck on that one for a long time. A redesign invitation is just brought to user. Boring. Creating infographic for please help. Boring. At what point do you stop calling it a cycle? When it makes money. That's how easy it is. When it makes money. It pays for itself and a bit more. Has real customers who email me. Still introduce me to a thing I'm working on. So, he's afraid to be caught out. It's a real line when you have to pay taxes. I guess that's kind of a good one as well, actually. Okay. I built a daily debate platform where new topics expire every day and the most Argume debate. Argume debate. Interesting choice of name. Interesting choice of name. All right. I've been working on Argument debate. Argument debate. A new platform built around short daily debates. Nah, boring. Like, bruv, have you heard about X? Thank you. Thank you. My honest feedback is nobody gives a shit. That's so right. There's already too many places on the internet filled with nothing but arguments. This site, this very site included. Debate me, bro. 100% agree. I do think debates in general is a good sign of a healthy society. Actually, like if you were to boil it down to the fundamentals, if we were to live in a society where debates were frowned upon, I think that would be everyone would be much worse off. However, it's very easy to get into debates, like wherever you want to. I can go onto X, I can go onto Reddit, I can go into like basically any type of social media and have debates. I can go in, I can just have a chat with friends and we'll debate over stuff. Like, oh, whatever. I do agree with him though that to build a platform for solid debates is not really a good thing. Okay, let's try a real sign up to see how it works. Let's try this out. Okay, so let's go into Ordana in a private tab. I don't know how much of this I can show because I don't want to leak my email. So then I move this out of the way. Oh, this is nice. See? No password. It's just enter your email. Oh, I love this. Honestly, like over the past few weeks, my main focus with building has literally been strip away. Strip away. I'm building by removing. And it's so satisfying. And I think so many apps out there could so drastically benefit from just doing the exercise of looking at everything. And it's like, how can I remove shit from it? Less pages, less buttons, less decisions. It's just so satisfying to see when it works. Okay, so let me do this now. Even though it's like, yeah, it's one field I've removed. Okay. Now the code should be, yeah, there I got the code. Then we do, oh, it works. Hallelujah. Let me complete this now. Let me complete the onboarding. And then startup name consulting. Let's put in my personal website. Where's my personal website? Why did I hear a ping? It sounded like someone sent something. No one typed anything in the chat. Maybe it was my own ping. Okay, consulting, and then we do BI official. Oh, there's a lot. Let's bring up my personal website. It should be here. Hold on. Where did it get this from? This is quite dated. Oh, it's looking at my LinkedIn. funny how I thought my SEO would have been better by now. Wait, what the fuck is my own website? Isn't it MPI official? Oh, it's without the dash. I'm so stupid. Okay. Shit, I should have made this a tutorial. Could have been posted on YouTube. Ah, too late now. We'll try this again some other time. Connect Stripe, we skip for now. Upload documents, skip for now. LinkedIn connections. Will help you find the best collaboration opportunities among the people you already know. Upload your LinkedIn connection among the people you already know. This is duplicate information. Let's fix this immediately. That does not look good. Move this text from the subtitle in the upload LinkedIn connections step in the onboarding. We have the blue info box already saying this. No way, no need. Duplicate information. Oh, I forgot to send the fucking. Oh my god. My brain is not working today. This is getting embarrassing, guys. This is getting embarrassing. This is really bad. Okay. I'll upload later. Let's fix this as well. I don't like this. This should redirect to explore opportunities. Onboarding flows slightly. When I first create my account, change the CTA button on step 1 in the get your first collaboration card. The start a collaboration button should instead link opportunities page. AI chat tab with the chat tab so the users can click one the nah. Chatting with the AI from there. Okay, what else we got? If I click on X now, that's because I want the incognito browser. Invite link. Find collaborators with AI, email a specific person. Upload LinkedIn connections. Find a collaboration you can join. That's true. Hold on, I just came up with an idea. So the start a collaboration button should link to the AI chat, but with the set up a scenario. Pre-prompt already filled into. All the users have to do is click send. Because then this step will be find one to join, and then use AI to find more collaborators to invite. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense. Money. See your uplift. Exactly. How much extra do you earn? Startup profile. I do consulting. So good and sweet. Responsibilities, none yet. Revenue share, none yet. No collaborations yet. Good. All of that is working. Goals and tasks. Nice. This is where you manage from collaboration. Set up a collaboration. This becomes the shared board you and your partners work from. Who owes what by when across every startup involved. Start a collaboration. If I do find collaborators. Okay. If I do start a collaboration. Make the same change to the start a collaboration button on the goals page. The empty state message of the goals page. Of course. Then inbox should be clean. This one's the same. Do the same with the start a collaboration button on the scenarios empty state. Now I want to check the admin page to see if my new sign up was included in everything. Seems like it. Oh, so stupid. The ping I got earlier was because I signed up. I have to rewatch the. Hold on, it said that I've sent an invite. That cannot be right. Oh.
Also just because I completed the step home page, the admin page now says that I sent an invite, which is not true. Exclude that as a invite sent. Trigger invite sent. Find one to join. Nice. And when I click the Find Collaborators button on the step, should pre-fill the grow my existing scenario. The text input field with the grow my existing scenario starter prompts. Just to touch everything up nicely. But I seem to be in here. Everything seems to be working nicely. Okay, so we'll just delete this test account. Oh, my Wi-Fi is acting up again. But we have 0 dropped frames, so I guess that's a good sign. What is your pressing challenge after launching your SaaS? I'm running a content creation channel aimed at helping founders and entrepreneurs by review emerging and maturing app, post product market fit, and do a breakdown. Let me know. Marketing is really hard for a dev. Are you struggling to get cold traffic, or is it a funnel conversion issue? I focus less on adding features and more on retention and distribution. Look at why users churn. I think this dude misunderstood the assignment. Is anyone else is it? I feel that I'm only know who does. I feel that I am only know who does and no coding. Listen to me. I feel everywhere I see. I see. This dude is. Listen to me. I feel everywhere I see. I see people making a startup based on just coding. Is there anyone left who is making something without it, or am I the only one? Everyone vibe codes anyways. Vibe codes anyways. No need to know coding. Drop your SaaS onboarding flow. I'll give honest UX feedback. But I was figuring out how I'm always. Yeah, here we have another one. Five Alive, you're back. How you doing, man? How you doing, man? For some reason, I didn't get the notification of you texting me. I should have gotten that bing. Is it because my computer audio is not working anymore? That was like a problem we had last time. I couldn't hear shit. Hold on. If I put on music, it should be. No, my AirPods seem to be. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I heard you. How you doing, man? How's Scotland treating you? Is the weather coming to an end or no? You're winning. Tell me what's happening. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Let me tell you, let me tell, let me tell. Hit me. I need some good news. I need some good news. Do what you need, honey. It's absolutely swelteringly hot, and I picked up a nice telescope the other day. I managed to watch the meteor shower last night. It was fantastic. Oh, that's nice. Did you watch the eclipse as well? What was it? The sun eclipse. I completely missed it. I was knee deep in boring work. 93%. Can you even like if you have a telescope and you look at the sun, isn't that like dangerous for the eyes? Or does it have like some fancy technology to, I don't know, shut down the rays? I don't know. Even if you look at meteors, I guess that was how do you even find the meteors? Is it like an app that tells you the coordinates of where to look or how? A meteor shower. Yeah, it sounds quite dope, I'm not gonna lie. Well, if you looked at the eclipse and you still have vision enough to type in the Twitch chat, I assume your eyes are still okay. But tell me, why are you winning? Did anything fun happen? Did you have any progress with your hologram? Okay, you got inspired to make a cool hologram. Tell me, tell me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where you can see like the planes, where they're going, where they come from. Oh, like the meteors. So you'll be able to like look at Earth, like Google Earth, but then see like the meteors and shit around it. Is it common? Do we usually have a lot of meteors around us? Or is it only like in certain occasions where you would be like, I want to see this? I guess it would be cool to see like the satellites as well. Like especially now with like Elon Musk putting thousands of them up in our orbit. Yeah, exactly. That makes more sense. That's fire. Because you have all that data already. Like if you have if you know like I guess if you know the serial number or whatever tag you have on like an airplane, you know which model it is, you know like what type of airline it is. You can just 3D render what those planes look like and then see them flying IRL. Would that still be with AR glasses though? How would that tie in with the AR glasses that you're working on? Like you put them on from the street and you look up and then you see like enlarged versions of the satellites and everything? I guess that would be quite cool. Or will it be more like a 3D rendering just on a phone screen? The hologram project has sort of become a glorified digital paperweight. So how far do you think you'll take it? How far do you think you'll take it before you call it quits? Good question. Good question. Really good question. I'm still annoyed though that my sometimes I don't get the notification when you type. Do you hear the ping noise whenever you type in the chat, like from the stream overlay? Negative. Crap. It worked once. Never worked again. I'm trying to play music to see if I can hear. Fucking technology, man. Bing bong. Yeah. Bing bong. Bing bong. Do you have any fun plans for the rest of 2026? Or is it just survival mode until 2027? How's your dog doing, by the way? Oh, that's nice. Still in Glasgow. Nice. I don't even know. I've never even seen what Glasgow looks like. Oh, but that's nice. This looks really nice. Do you also have that? I learned the other day that kids in Ireland get like vitamin D supplements because of lack of sun. So then like up until a certain age you get vitamin D supplements from school or from the government or whatever. Do you have the same? I assume you would have the same in Scotland because you're like even worse than Ireland. Yeah, that looks nice. How many people live in Glasgow? How big is it? What's the population of Glasgow? Okay, 650, 300. What's the population of? I have to compare. Oh, Stockholm had way more than I thought. I got a huge box of assorted supplements. Oh, from the government or school. Like, is it because like the lack of vitamin D there, or like what's the reason? I thought Stockholm had 500,000. Apparently, we have 1.6. Oh, you never got those from school, and it's not like not from governments either. Because apparently in Ireland, like kids get it for free until a certain age or something. Damn, Stockholm was much bigger than I thought. Okay. Because here's what surprised me. Like if we go into Google Maps, you'll see Ireland and Scotland. And here we have beautiful Stockholm, right? You guys are way down here. Like you're like on the same, what would you call it, vertical height as, I don't know, Germany, Poland, Belarus, like bottom part of Russia, I assume. Or if we make, actually, let's go to Google Earth. Make it more fun. See, and then you partner with Google Earth, and then I'll be able to see. Wait, projects? The fuck's this? I just want to see the Earth. Whoa, they have added some new shit to this. Anyways, yeah, look, like Ireland, Scotland, like you guys. Yeah, you're like Denmark, Northern Poland. Yeah, Google Earth collab. Totally doable, man. See, then I'd zoom in and then I'd see like a, I don't know, maybe that's an important star. But then I would see like the satellites, I would see the planes, I would see like a meteor just like whoosh, heading towards Earth. You know, when the doomsday comes and a meteor will strike Earth, your website will be the most viewed website on the planet. If people can watch it in 3D, seeing the meteor just strike. But yeah, Ireland, Scotland, Stockholm is way up here. Like, look, you get, oh, Jesus. Hold on. Let's go to the most like, this is like the top of the Earth, right? Something around here. Yes, Svalbard, Greenland. Where the fuck is some? Yeah, like this is the top of the planet. You see basically Stockholm from above. This is like a bird's eye view of Stockholm because we're so far up north. Ireland and Scotland is way down. How come you guys are getting supplements with vitamin D's, but we're not getting it? Nautical 0-degree line. How do I see that one? Can I pull it up somehow? Try new case studies. This is dope. I didn't know that Google Earth had these features. Oh, historical imagery. Data layers. This is shit. Yeah. This is quite cool. I didn't know. I'm gonna have to play around with this later myself. This is quite cool. Anyways, what did we want to do? We wanted to measure something. Let's put it in Glasgow. How do I see like I want to see where the horizontal lines go. Oh, fuck it, let's put it on Stockholm. Wait, how far can I pull this? Panama City. Oh, we're just bullshitting right now. We're just doing shit right now. Anyways, my point being, we have less fucking sun up here than Irish people probably do. So how come we don't get vitamin D? It triggered me when I heard it. It's like, this is unfair. Swedish government should have fixed this for us by now. Okay, now that one is done. Commit and push. Let's see what this is doing. All right. You guys do deserve some governmental. Yeah, exactly. We have so much of it already. And not with euthanasia. What's that? What's euthanasia? An intentional act of ending a life to relieve severe. Yes. I think it's safe to say that we would need some assistance from the government that does not involve killing us. Not that I would say we have a lot of that now, but it's probably good to keep it that way. Because we're getting so much governmental assistance anyways with everything else. Like Sweden is supposed to be the social utopia. We don't even get vitamin D supplements. Like what the hell? I've never tried it though. But it is probably smart when we have like during the winter. Yeah, I heard a couple years ago some of our neighbors in Europe implemented assisted deaths to prevent overspending on end of. Which neighbors in Europe? Let's go to Grok. Which European countries have assisted, what do you call it? Assisted death. Maybe Sweden is on here. I actually don't know. Netherlands, Switzerland, Germany, pending development, Portugal's other nodes. Okay, Sweden is not on here. It's Scotland. UK, Ireland. This might be a super stupid question. Yeah, me too. This might be a super stupid question, but Scotland, does that count as a part of the UK? It does, right? What's the relationship between like UK and Scotland? You're part of the UK, right? I'm gonna ask sneakily without you seeing. Yeah. See? Okay, good. Wales, Northern Ireland, makes sense. Okay. Does that mean that you're under the same rules? I guess it does. Like when it comes to assisted death. If the UK decides, you all decide. And then you all follow. Alright, so let me now double check the deployment and then we'll try the onboarding for Ordana once again because I removed passwords, man. Okay, it's part of the UK. It's part of the geological Europe, but not part of the bureaucratic systems of Europe. Right, you're not in the EU, right? Because that's pretty much the the pinnacle of the bureaucratic systems of Europe. Fucking EU. Yeah, okay, good for you guys. That means that you guys can still. Yeah, you're the part of the. Absolutely, absolutely. Does that mean that you guys still have detachable bottle caps? If you do that, just that is a reason for me to move to UK, man. I'm so pissed off at the attachable bottle caps. Like when you buy a bottle of water and like you have the cap and you spin it off. Like does it completely detach or is it still attached with a stupid little string? I swear to God, the head of the person that came up with this idea will roll down the street. Oh, you can buy bottles of water without a string. Oh, what a luxury. What? Oh, the head will roll of whoever implemented that shitty change. It gets in the way, you spill, it like sticks up your nose, you can't drink properly. Okay, let's try the new onboarding journey so I think about something else. Let me delete my old account. first and foremost. Platform analytics, user management. Because we're testing the new onboarding journey because I removed passwords. So instead of keeping a stupid password for Ordana, which I just hate myself personally, and my mom is one of those people that can never remember what her password was. So I figured let's make it easier and let's just do the six-figure verification code or whatever you call it. Okay, so now I'm gone. Let's open up. Do I have any company? I should. Yeah, I have it open already. Okay, good. Ordana.com. John Ordana. Okay. This is the second time I'm getting this AI viewer streamboo.com. Okay. So now I should have gotten the verification code. Yes. All right, works. Consulting. Here we have my personal website. We do consulting. Skip Stripe. Okay. Boom. Neat. Oh, I have to reload. Good, that works. Invite your network. Boom. That seems to work. Something's plinging, but I don't know what it is. Okay. Oh, that one's still wrong. Fuck. Upload connections. Nice. Works. Find one to join. Works. Find collaborators. Works. Nice. We are up and running. Sweet. Let me remove this user once again. Delete. Boom. This is nice. This is satisfying. I've spent like the last weeks just removing shit from the platform to make it all nicer. So I don't know, Five Alive, if you remember how it looked before, but yeah, now you'll see that we've just cleaned up. We removed so many different tabs here. These are just a list of collaborations. We removed so many of the tabs here. It's sweet. It's nice. Okay, so now we just have to do now that oh Jesus. Help me set up and use an fine complementary. I don't know if they really turn it into scenario. Okay, great. This gave me good results. One feature I would love to see is when it gives you a suggested collab, you can click on a specific to bring up a more detailed overview of the brand before you initiate the project, which is a pop-up that gives details. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Because right now what it looks like, so the details pages that we have, if we go to startup, is like this is all the information we have on the platform, and then we simply link to the website. Yeah, underline the results indicate. You know what? Let's truly make this building public. I will copy and paste your exact message. This is great feedback, man. This is great feedback. Underline the results indicate that you can click. Then open the detailed pop-up modal of every startup. And most importantly, the link to the Collaborator, since that's where most of the information. We've made these changes to the new onboarding. Sure, everything is still properly connected. Make sure that the stream overlay pop-ups are correct. Make sure that the channel tagging is correct. Make sure and then look around for I just realized we're still on Fable. That was a mistake. That would cost me a lot. All right, man. Let's see how it turns out. So we'll build it out immediately. That was a great feedback. Great feedback. So we'll build it out immediately, and yeah, we can test it out live. So much fun. So much fun. Let me see if I can find your actual do. Oh, that's not good. Okay, this one's done. This one works. Building good services is always fun. Yeah, I 100% agree with you. It's like we just talked about, like making the experience overall, making the overall experience good is also so satisfying. Like when I started stripping away features from Ordana, 10 out of 10. It was so satisfying to just see less clutter on the screen. And then I would love to see your holograms once they're live. Oh, QOL, quality of life. That's too idiomatic for me, my friend. that's too idiomatic for me. I'm not English enough to understand those things. Or is it a business? Is that like a business term? Quality of life? No, I guess that's more of like everyday lingo, right? Where does it come from? Quality of life. I have to fix some admin shit quickly. Hold on. Okay, so let's see how the prompts are turning out. Oh, it needed me. I've started using like remote control now on these chats. So I connect it to my phone and I can like just approve these messages from there. But it's unreliable, man. It loses connection sometimes. So I just completely forget about it. And then I have like, an approval waiting for me for hours because I'm away from the computer thinking that Claude is taking for hours and then I forget about it. This would be nice. Oh, and also, Five Alive, I forgot to tell you, we're now, if you go to the landing page, you'll see that we've niched down now a bit specifically. So it doesn't really, the technology in the backend is still the same, but we're now focusing primarily on cross integrations, cross selling, SaaS collaborations. We'll come up with a fancier name afterwards. So what we're planning to build out, I'm going on a retreat this weekend with my CTO to just sit down and hustle. Um, we're building out like all the features you might need to easily cross integrate your tool with 5 to 6 to 7 other SaaS tools. And the idea is that that would help with distribution. So the same way we talked about a collaboration for you to go with bars, it would be basically the same context, but looking for other SaaS starts. So you can still do bars collaborations with Ordana. It still works seamlessly, effortlessly. Everything is there with the contracts, rev share, yada, yada, yada. But since we're seeing such a big problem right now, it's Google Earth SaaS. I don't know. Do they have pricing? I guess they would be, right? But they're not on Ordana yet. But soon though. I guess yeah, exactly. Upgrade now. Yeah, they're a SaaS. You have answers to your question. They are a SaaS. Soon they'll be on Ordana, I promise you. I don't know, kiss some butts and I'll get into Google and I'll be like, hey guys, check this out. So we're building out basically all the tech stuff you would need to integrate more easily with other SaaS tools. So we're thinking basically, I would love your feedback on this. They would have a lot of API integrations available for use on Ordana. Yeah, Google, 100%. Um, what we're thinking, which I would love your feedback on, is to make these integrations as easy as possible. Like if it would just be you and another SaaS app, you can work out an integrations yourself. Just like plan it, copy paste it into like coding agent, and then you're done. But if you're doing this with 3, 4, 5 startups and in a scenario collaboration or in a constellation where it needs to be agile, like if someone leaves, a new one comes, and the bundle of integrations basically remains dynamic, managing the integrations across all platforms in a way where everyone benefits the most out of it becomes a massive headache to maintain yourselves. So we're thinking about basically creating an MCP server hosted on Ordana for every collaboration we set up. So then all you had to do is you have to just work out an integration between you and Ordana's MCP server. Everyone else will do the same. And then from there, it would handle the cross integrations from it. So then when a person leaves, they just have to cut the integration to the MCP and then that's done. When a new one comes, they just have to connect to the MCP and then they're fully integrated. It's something we're planning on designing and building out right now, but I would love your feedback on it. Oh, let's see how it's going now. I forget to pull this up. Oh, Harry God. Plot is taking forever. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Like, I'm a busy man. I can't just sit around waiting for fucking prompts to finish all day long. I'm busy. I'm real busy. Okay. Finish. Wrap it up. I'm also hungry. I haven't eaten today. Have I had anything to eat today? No, I don't think so. Crap. We'll have to work that out later. Food and health is secondary. Work and money is primary. What happened? What happened? Did you miss anything? Lunch came. You can go. We're multi-streaming actually, so we're on YouTube as well. I think on YouTube you can revert back. What was the last thing you heard? It's funny that you mentioned that your lunch came. I literally just realized I haven't eaten anything all day, so I have to prioritize some food soon. Mm, 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 mm. Except it's Okay. Is it doing anything fun at least? I don't think so. Oh, we can earn some money. Finally. Did you see that? I have like, wait, I should have made money doing this. I clicked the link. Hello? What a scam. I've made like 60 cents by clicking on these ads, but now they haven't worked for weeks. Okay, let's at least see what these people are doing. We build the software that builds the future. Hexavo is a senior engineering studio that designs, builds, and scales high-performing websites and blah, blah, blah. From first commit to production sales. Don't tell me this is like another fucking lovable website, Android cloud software designed, built, and scaled by a senior team end to end. Are they selling consulting services, or if I just start a project? They're an agency. Nah, man. Like these. Come on, man. Oh, there we go. IT development company. Hold on. What's the logic behind being an IT development company buying ads to put in front of developers? I am right now developing my own. Like, why would they buy ads in front of people who are already building stuff to try to convince them to pay them to build it for me? What's the logic? What's the logic? You never know sometimes. A lot of tech people are simply not business minded, I assume. You're asking on how the integration workflow will be improved in a group or done a class stream. There's no sort of decision. Oh, there we go. Decision hierarchy with a core collab concept and supersede specific memory. Eat your food, man. What did you order? It's good feedback. Yeah, we have most of these like governance aspects are already in place through the contracts, through voting. We have most of that. Oh, soup. Sounds very Scottish of you to eat soup. Let me see if my viewer count went up on YouTube now that you went there. Yeah, it did. Oh, concurrent viewers. Are you watching me in both places? Or is it slow? Just here. Can you do me a favor? Can you type something in the YouTube chat? I want to see if it pops up. I want to see if it just shows up properly, like with the stream overlay and everything. Oh, I can have top fans. Yeah, now YouTube went down. It's a bit slow, it seems like. All right, boom. Ooh, interesting. If I click create highlight video from the YouTube stream, what does that do? Do I dare to click it? Let's click it. Oh, nice. I can make YouTube videos right from here. That's solid. Nah, I want to edit them a bit more though, but if I make clips from streams, is that clips then or is it YouTube videos? You never know. You never know. Okay, I want this to wrap up so we can view it, and then I have to go eat myself. I also have a meeting coming up soon, so I have to prepare for that. Fuck. Okay, boom, done. Let's get going. It feels stationary. Okay, I built a SaaS, but figuring out how to market it has been a completely different problem. Yeah, welcome to entrepreneurship. Figuring the product and getting people to actually find it are two very different things. The marketing side has so many pieces now. Google search, paid ads, communities, blah, 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 blah. I've been looking at how AI changes product discovery. People ask ChatGPT thought, blah, blah, blah. Please, customers. Well, tools like Ahrefs, Yeah, I'm so tired of these types of posts. I'm so tired of them. Let's just fucking sell them Ordana, shall we? Uh, district. Let's start like this instead. So we go. Since AI made building so much easier, distribution has gotten brutal because now everyone and their grandmother are all of the sudden marketing their own SaaS apps for the same audience that hasn't grown. Meaning you're now fighting for attention for the same audience with more competitors than ever. I'm currently exploring a strategy. God forbid that you sell anything on Reddit. I've already gotten banned for life on the startup subreddit. Exploring a strategy where you grow your SaaS by integrating into other tools that your audience already using, and then you cross integrate and cross sell with multiple other. It's very hard to convince a big platform for an integration that's revenue share based, since I assume you're bootstrapped with limited capital like me. So instead, I'm finding 4 to 6 smaller apps to integrate with to get to access and help my audience better. I've helped 22. Love to share. If you're interested, you have to be so careful. If you're interested, be happy to share some of my learnings of how I'm doing this. Why is it just software all these guys use AI for? That's a good question. That is a good question. I'm actually looking forward to seeing AI being more implemented into IoT. I spoke actually with a business. I spoke actually with a business a while back that did. Hold on, how come we only have 187 users now? It went down. Someone just delete their account. Anyways, I think it's probably just data that's being messed up. Anywho, they the person I met worked for a company that connects their AI into. Oh, did you delete your account? Good to know. I should have gotten like I should set up those like pop-up notifications for deletions as well. We'll make better content. Okay, now this is finally done. Stealth building for now. Hell yeah. I like it, man. Yeah, but they're connecting into IoT sensors on boats, and then use AI for that to basically give indications into the captains on how to navigate the boat to release less emissions. It's like, remember, this is a Swedish company. Everything is about like less carbon dioxide and shit. What's that? Pins. Oh, you of course already know it. Hold on. Oh, physics informed neural networks. seek code and block as data and transfers media data perhaps. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, physics informed neural networks. I guess so. I guess so. Relations, contracts, rev share setup, etc. So I guess that's like a way of using AI that's not software. But since AI is in computers, I guess like quite limited. Or what do you have in mind? How would you like AI to be used outside of software? Oh, how we actually distributed my SaaS app. After advising people who use proper content, you can't see initial state people using it heavily for writing. From blogs to articles. Okay, I was thinking along similar lines for managing the active ionizing hole for ships. This integration you spoke of on ships is a good first step to growing AI to have more physical, but albeit subservient role on Earth. Yeah. How would you do it for ionizing? Like how to best keep up with the maintenance to minimize for ionizing, or what was your idea? To me, my friends started building my own small language model. This post I like. See, here's a guy that basically just said, look, we did video ads and content marketing. And after analyzing over 6 months, we started doubling down on content marketing and it worked. This is awesome. Man, congrats. What's your socials? Super curious to see how you did it. Why? Look at this. I made a cooking website. I know there's about 1 million of these, but I made a cooking website to store, share, organize, and plan recipes. Would love to hear your thoughts, please. Why? Why? Like, I'm flabbergasted. If you know there's 1 million of these, you know that you're competing with millions of other people selling the exact same thing. Why on earth? Honestly, why? If you know you have millions of competitors, why did you build it? What differs you from the others? Customer acquisition, you will be brutal in the competition. Okay, finally this is now done. Done. Oh, it's still working. I thought I could have food. It's still working. Which outreach software do I... Oh, okay. I was actually working for saas. You said, oh. I've noticed a lot of founders focusing heavily on building the product that's probably getting in front of the right people. It doesn't show for common cost data so far. I started cross-integrating and cross-selling with other SaaS, with other tech startups. Allowed me to put my product in front of more people who were my ICP and did revenue share. So the integrator increased his ARPU. A marginal cost. And users seemed happy with more ARPU. Fuck this. AI viewers streamboo.com. No, how do I block people? How do I want to block him. Users in chat. There we go. Ah, delete, timeout, ban. Thank you. Boom. Wait, we had another one previously. There we go. Streamdo.com. Ban. Boom. These people, man. These people. Solving more of their problems. Pins that coagulate sensor data and pretty much control all electrical impulses on the ship's hull. Electrohydrodynamics specialized pin brokers for sections of the ship and one central controller. Ionized propulsion can happen in a strictly static environment with no moving parts, making engine mechanics obsolete. The only thing that would make the ships move would be ionization and magnetic propulsion of the surrounding sea water. How on earth would you do magnetic propulsion of seawater? I get the gist. This sounds like something out of a science fiction model. It's like when I saw, it was some people talking about like what was it, like UFOs and shit, and they found some spacecraft or aircraft called an UFO. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't UFOs. It was some. I have linked this to you. Have I linked? No, I don't think so. Open link. No, you sent me maybe something similar for your blimps. But I don't think you've sent this before. Oh, finally all of this is done. Oh, hallelujah. Commit and push. Everything in this branch to Git so I can do a pull request. It's a method for propelling vehicles using only electric magnetic fields with no moving parts. Accelerating electrical fluid is directed to the rear as a reaction. Electrically conductive propellant. The fluid is directed to the rear, and as a reaction, the vehicle accelerates forwards. Yeah, this is as much science fiction to me as this. There was some physicists that did like theoretical thing, like designing a theoretical spacecraft that could travel at the speed of light. And the way he did it was basically coming up with some super weird design of saying that the spaceship actually doesn't move. The spaceship is stationary, but then time moves. Like time keeps on moving, but it becomes stationary. So it travels through space time somehow. Like I read it and I was like, how do people even come up with this shit? This makes a little bit more sense. It's more like tangible. Of like, okay, you have water, you push it to the back. The concept has already been proven. Yeah, I can imagine. The working principle of acceleration of fluid resulting in cross product, blah blah blah. Apply between two electrodes. The Lorentz force accelerates. You know what? Explain this to me like I'm 5. The Yamato 1 image at the top. Oh yeah. Is this one of those? Is this using this technology to go forwards? Ah, confirm merge. Okay, finally done. Then we do git pull. And then let's review. Let's review the changes you've made. The US Navy had such proposals back in the 80s too, I'm sure. Could be wrong. Huh. So it's actually been around for a while then. Okay, let's do this. Deployment should be live. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Boom. We did it, man. Great idea. Great idea. Hell yeah. Click it. Website. Boom. 10 out of 10. Let's end this on a high note. I have to eat because I realize I have completely forgotten to eat, and I have a few meetings later on that I have to prepare for and be energized for. So let's end it for today. Thanks again for showing up, Five Alive. You're a real one. You are a real one. Pretty much every stream we've done now since the first one, you've showed up. I really, really appreciate it. We are also now live streaming on YouTube. If you want to see the clips I'm making out of these afterwards, you can check out, like, I don't know, you probably don't have, I think I remember you telling me you don't have TikTok or anything else, but if you do and you want to see the fun clips I'll put together of these types of streams, you can see them, like, yeah, you have them down here. And then the YouTube channel and everything. So we're putting in a lot of effort into putting some cool content out. But yeah, see you in the next one for sure. You'll probably be there. Enjoy, man. Thank you.